Welcome back to ESA Winter. This is stream 2 and you're gonna watch The Great Battle 5, a game you probably never heard about. So let's just get right into it. I'm gonna give a countdown and here we go. 3, 2, 1 and go! Okay, so this is a JP only Super Nintendo game or Super Famicom game. And this is mostly a platformer. It doesn't start out as a platformer though. So we're gonna do like some screens like basically like Wild Guns, if you know that. So we're just gonna shoot some stuff up as fast as possible. And that's these stages. Well, what is Great Battle 5? It is basically a compilation of famous Japanese TV series like Ultraman, Kamen Rider and the Gundam series. If you don't know those are basically the original or the Japanese Power Rangers pretty much. So that's why they never got released over here, which is kind of unfortunate because these are actually really good games. And all of these Great Battle games are also really different, which is quite amazing actually. Like none of these 5 Great Battle games are the same in any way. Even though 2 of like Great Battle 4 and 5 are platformers, they are not alike in any way. And Great Battle 2 and 3 are beat 'em ups, and 1 is like a top-down action game. It's quite neat. So we can switch characters, which, well, let me just do that, yeah. Because I started out picking the Gundam. We're gonna see all the characters in the whole run, those, because you have to do them. The Gundam is usually the fastest. He has the most damage in these gunning sections. Well, that's only if the enemies actually have iframes, and this one has. So I'm just gonna pick this one. Also, this boss is the worst part of the run. You can lose time so easily here, but let's just get it over with, and that's fine. As long as I at least don't die here, that's fine. Just quite precise to actually hit him. There you go. One more. Okay, so that's over with. There's one more phase to this gunning section here. And the next boss just takes 20 hits. Doesn't matter who I shoot him with, so just gonna use the blue hat guy again. His name is Roar. Or Roar, I don't know, it's Japanese. It's kinda weird. So I wanna count 20 hits on him, and if I actually remember to do that, I'm gonna switch characters on the last hit again. So we'll see how that turns out. He has 2 attacks, basically. I can dodge both of them just by... There's a dodge feature, so I'm just gonna use that. It works out fine. Should be on 8 now, I think. I mean, if I don't count correctly, that's not a big deal. It's just optimization, basically. Should be 60 now. Oh, okay. I just counted that wrong. Well, that doesn't matter. The only difference would be because the next stage is a platformer, and you have a charge ability in those platforming sections, and that's with the most characters. That's a nice movement ability you can charge up. So you can also charge up during cutscenes. So during the intro cutscene of the next stage, you could already charge up your movement ability, and that's quite handy. That's also the main reason why we're choosing the Gundam as the first one, because the first character you pick, you're using that one the most. We pretty much gonna use the Gundam for half of the run, and yeah, you will see the movement ability of him, because we're coming up on the first platforming section. It's a really short one, but you're gonna see the hang of it. So I'm just gonna switch since I haven't done that yet. And you can do a neat little dash, which is pretty fast. That's pretty cool in my opinion. And then you have, well, you didn't really see that at that point. You can do like an air dash. That's a charge ability, and you can even jump out of the air dash, so you can go really far on top speed, basically. Yeah, and I'm gonna have to use the other characters later in the run, and you'll see those abilities again, and those are worse than this for sure. Alright, coming up the first platforming boss. Basically it takes 7 hits because I'm weapon level 1, as you can see in the top, in the bottom left corner basically. So what are weapon levels? I'm still in a weapon. Oh, okay, barely even got the 2 cycle there, or the 2 hit. Oh well. Yeah, you can go up to weapon level 3, and you gotta have to collect some collectibles to raise that weapon level. And the basic formula is you just do more damage if you have weapon level 3. And for some other characters, it's also really important to be on level 3 all the time. So once you collect weapon levels, you're gonna keep that until you die. So dying can be really crucial in this game, because you can't like get weapon levels everywhere or before each boss or something. So next stage is gonna be a shoot 'em up basically again. And that's gonna be the final shooting section for quite a long time. So it starts out pretty slow, this game. And also this is a train, like I can just lock and shoot him basically. I just have to dodge and shoot once the train arrives. So it's kind of pointless actually. You can just shoot it here, just have to dodge a bit. Can basically play this one-handed. But oh well. I think we got a donation in there, so that's perfect time to keep that rolling.
The Mike91 donated $40. Shoutouts to my man BroedgeMan. Have fun and good luck on the run.
Yo, thanks Mick. Glad to hear you again. I should be entering his next phase pretty soonish. So another thing to point out, when you actually choose different characters, you're still gonna do all the same stages, but the difference is you're gonna do like same stages but with other characters. So the movement is pretty different, the bosses are fairly different because damage values are kinda weird. Like on some bosses on weapon level 1 you have to do like 10 hits, and on weapon level 3 you have to do only 8 hits, but sometimes it's like you have to do so less damage if you have on weapon level 3. Like it varies a lot. It's not consistent, but if you have weapon level 3, it's fine. You do more damage basically. So the point is getting weapon level 3 really fast and then just keeping that for the whole run. But there are bottomless pits in this game, so that's probably the most concern where I could die. But now the game actually starts with a lot of platforming sections back to back. Also, the soundtrack of this game is quite amazing. And I would have thought these are like some famous composers or something, but I looked it up, and the most famous game one of the composers did for this game is Mega Man Soccer. So I'm gonna use some more of those nice air dashes, and this is the first weapon energy I'm gonna collect. I'm weapon level 2 now, so that's fine. Got a little mini boss here. Also, I didn't point that out yet, but I'm a Gundam with a cowboy hat, so that's pretty cool. Okay, the next section usually can be pretty tricky, but the air dash also gives me invulnerability, so it's really good. Stairs can be really stupid. You can clip inside of them really easily. It's kind of dumb. Oh, okay. Okay, I really don't want to fall down here. It's the first section where you could technically fall down really easily. And in this section you're supposed to use the ropes, but they are really dumb. So I'm just gonna air dash through all of this. See, I just got caught up by one of them. Wanna go low here because there's another weapon energy. And I'm on weapon level 3 now, and hopefully I'm just gonna keep that throughout the whole run. I'm a bit low on HP. I kinda want a damage boost on this boss, but we'll see how this turns out. Let's see. Ah, dang it. Didn't get it. That's tight. Okay. Still made it. At least I didn't die. That's cool. Yeah, clappy boys. Apparently there's story in this game, I don't know. I mean, I assume there's a battle going on, and it's a pretty great one. And it's probably the 5th one. That's pretty much all I know. Can't read Japanese. Okay, here we have the mountain. It's pretty interesting. I kind of want to say technical stage. It's a pretty interesting way to scale up the mountain using like full potential of the double jump mechanic of the dash jump. And we're actually gonna see some of these levels twice in the run, but also with a different character. And the mountain is gonna be pretty interesting because I'm gonna go completely another way up the mountain. Alright. Okay, cutscenes work pretty weird in this game, and I want to try to show off something here. Maybe I got it? I didn't get it. Okay, let's just try that again. Okay, so I triggered the cutscene, and I kind of want to walk there. Because the cutscene trigger are just like a coordinate, basically, and so you can go into the cutscene and just dash backwards, and they just do this moonwalk. It loses a bit of time, but it's quite nice. Also, I took damage because of that. I hope that doesn't matter. Okay, there's like a full refill coming up right now. Sometimes that doesn't spawn though. I was lucky. So because there's a boss coming up, and that's kind of RNG-ish, you can react to that. But hopefully I just get a good pattern. For the first attack, I just always hope I get the good RNG. For the other one, I can wait it out. Because I want to jump on his head like twice and just hit him after that. And it's RNG, yeah, whether or not he explodes those laser balls really soon or really late. I want him to do that late, because then I can just jump up like that. Oh, well, I didn't hit him. Well, now you saw his attack, so that's cool. I didn't wait it out that time. Okay. But as long as I have enough HP, it's fine. And I should be fine, really. Now he's pink, apparently. I don't know why. Because now he's not pink anymore. It's kind of weird. Ah, almost hit him still. Dang it. Okay, that's the boss though. Okay, there's a really careful cutscene I have to pay attention to, because if you don't skip this cutscene like immediately, you have to go through it. You can skip it only at the very beginning, so let's just do that. Okay, this is the final stage with the Gundam in the platforming section. There's slippery ground here, that's why I don't dash. Well, but you can do the charge dash, but not the normal one, like you just saw. Okay, more slopes. And this music is great, but we're gonna hear it later again. Okay, and this is the first instance where we switch a character. We can choose this is just how it is. And we're gonna switch to Kamen Rider. And he still has a really good movement ability, so he's still pretty good. Also he has a whip, which is nice, really nice for the next boss. So we're gonna see this stage basically 3 times in the run, but it's only pretty much the same asset. It's always different each time. Like the boxes are different, the enemies are different. And I don't actually run the other categories of this game where you start out as Kamen Rider or as Ultraman. But once you actually play this, you can imagine them like a randomizer. So, like every other stage, you're gonna play with a different character. Every boss you're gonna do with a different character. It's quite interesting, but no one has really run them yet, because Gundam is obviously the fastest. You have to, for instance, you have to do this boss with a Gundam in one other category, and he's just quite awful to hit. The whip is really, really handy here. And I think it's the mountain again next. And it's gonna be a completely different way now, the way we scale up the mountain. And that's just only because of the other movement options we have now. Oh well, okay. That helps, that works. So now we're just gonna go to the left here this time. I kinda wanna bait out an enemy here. Well, not like that. And skip a bit of this. I can still collect weapon energy now, but it just doesn't do anything. I'm still stuck on level 3. There are also other collectibles in this game. There are coins where you can play bonus games with, where you can get... Ooh, these are completely RNG boulders. These weren't here the first time we scaled up the mountain. And it just fell through the platform, apparently. That was weird. Yeah, there are coins you can play bonus games with, where you can get like extra lives and stuff. We don't need those. And there are also health up items in the game, but they are sadly really out of the way. There were a few health ups in the final stage, but like once we reach that point, we don't need them anymore. Okay, now we have the boss here. Okay. It's actually pretty important that I don't die here. I'm pretty low. Dang it. Gonna play it a lot. Yeah, I'm just gonna play it safe here. And now we're actually gonna use, for the first time in a platforming stage, the row R. And that's why it's important to be on level 3, because his movement ability is like a frisbee. And it's completely worthless on level 1 or 2. But on level 3 it's quite handy if you have like a good stage to use it in, basically. So I'm just gonna charge it up here, and yeah, this is fast. Because there's water down there, and apparently we're all robots, we can't go into the water. So we're just gonna skip all of that, and the level 3 frisbee is pretty fast, and also lasts for a long time. Okay, quick intermission of another Gundam fight. And this one also doesn't have iframes, so I'm just gonna shoot him with row R. Most likely won't get you wanna get 2 cycles on both of these shoulders. The first one is pretty tight, because you have to start aiming immediately. So I'm probably not gonna get the first one. Nah, I didn't. So you only have to attack the head here, but it's way faster to kill the shoulders as well. Because once you defeated the shoulders, he doesn't do these like attacks where he's invulnerable. So that's way faster. And it's also way easier. So this should be a 2 cycle on this shoulder though. And I can damage boost a bit here, and that's a bit faster. Because I have full HP, it's cool. And that actually should probably be enough. Yeah, that's cool. Alright. And I think we're gonna switch characters again. So let's do that. And now we're gonna get to Ultraman, and yeah, he's pretty worthless. He doesn't have a movement ability as a charge ability. What he does is he has like homing bullets that he can fire which are helpful in a few ways for few bosses. But yeah, just having no movement ability is pretty awful. He has like a shot though, so he has range, I suppose. That's his thing. So we already saw this stage. and for some reason we also have to refight the mini boss. That's kind of weird to me. Because I mean, we kind of killed him already, but oh well. Let's just refight him. He takes a few more hits if we don't have the Gundam here. But that's fine. So I can get a nice jump boost from the enemy if I get the dash right. Oh, that's cool. So he also has a wall jump, so otherwise we just couldn't do this. So since this part I mentioned before is like really stupid, I'm just gonna use the frisbee for this one. Because it's like a lot of bottomless pits in there. There's enemies knocking you into them, and it's slippery ground there. It's really awful. You don't want to go through that in any occasion. And so the next boss is gonna be the toughest boss of the game. So I'm gonna play it a bit safe here, just to have enough HP. So I'm just gonna use the frisbees. They are only a bit slower. Oh, well, okay. Guess we can do it like that. And this jump also can kill you really easily. Also this one, okay, I should be fine. As long as I get the frisbees in this room again. Yeah, you see, I'm playing Ultraman now, and it's just way better to have like Aurora actually do stuff. Oh, this is gonna be awful. I might just have to kill these dudes. I didn't know they had this much HP. Okay, okay. I really just don't want to get hit here. And let's just go on to this thing. Okay. This is gonna be a pretty tough fight. I like, it's a house. We're gonna fight a house. Yeah, let's do that. And there are 3 ways to actually damage him. You can shoot the hand. Once he wants to grab you, you can feed him cacti like he just shows us here. And once you eat a cacti, he can you can shoot him at the very top. And there's a glitch where you can do like multiple things at once. You have to get a nice cactus setup though. I didn't get it, but as long as I actually feed him, that's actually fine. It does a decent amount of damage. So I'm just gonna shoot the top here, and maybe I can get this one to cooperate. Because you wanna that didn't work. Okay, let's just shoot him. Okay, you wanna shoot him pretty much right when he grabs the cactus. Because then you, for some reason, you can keep attacking him during all of this animation. That's pretty nice. It's fairly difficult though if you get like stupid cacti spawns, since they are random. And if they just walk in from left or right, it's pretty difficult. Yeah, this one can be good, but I have to... oh, yeah, I got hit, otherwise it could have worked. Okay, okay, at least I fed him. Although I'm on 1 or I'm on 2 HP right now, so this can be a little bit sketchy here. Sure. The right spawn is the worst one. It's not going that well. Okay, almost. Okay, maybe we can get this one to work though, finally. No, oh, he just walked away! What the? Okay, okay, okay. He's not gonna grab that. This is awful. Okay, okay, let's make that one work. Okay, okay. Yeah, okay. We finally got the glitch. Okay. Okay. I think he is still gonna survive that. Let's get this one also. Oh, cool. That's how it's supposed to look. And hopefully he's gonna... Yeah, he's dying on this. Also, this is gonna be look pretty weird. I think. No, okay, he still ate that. Alright. Like, if he has the cactus in the hand, it's still on the screen during all of the victory screen. Okay, this is gonna be the final, like, Wild West area, I suppose. And again, since Ultraman doesn't have any movement abilities, just gonna use the Frisbee again. So it works out. If you die on that last boss, you just don't have level 3 Frisbee here, which is kind of awful. And let's just cruise through the night sky. Looks pretty cool. Skip all of that level. I think that should be enough. Let's just get off of this. Right. Oh, the next boss. He's a joke. You can shoot him, and then he's like programmed to always dash at you to just knock you over or something. But during his iframes, he also doesn't have a hitbox, so you can just keep doing this. That's good. Homing attacks sometimes hit him a bit faster here, so I try to do them every second hit. And eventually he starts jumping up, but homing abilities also help with that. But he didn't even get through the platforms though, so that's fine. Okay, coming up is the final platforming stage in the whole run, and you're gonna hear some awesome music again. And this time for a bit longer than the last time. Oh wait, it's not the music I meant, but okay. I mean, the soundtracks in general is pretty good. So this is a health up right there. I'm not gonna grab that. The final boss used to be really hard, but well, you'll see. Spoilers, it's not anymore. Wall jumping is weird. You can clip inside the walls really easily with that, but it just doesn't do anything, like, to speed up anything. Okay, and one more final Frisbee section. Ugh, the enemy just knocked me over. Okay, now you actually see how bad these barrels are. You have to go to the other side to actually move forward. It's pretty bad. Nearly fell off, but that works. Now we're gonna switch back to the Gundam and gonna just do 2 more final gunning sections. 2 more bosses, basically. Like, this really sounds like Final Fantasy music or something. It really does. Alright, so for this we know this guy already. He has iframes, so we're just gonna use the Gundam, which works out fine, where we just got him back. This time he has 3 phases. First phase he's just gonna shoot Electro, the second phase he's just gonna shoot fire, and the third phase is pretty new. The only stupid thing about this fight is, like, the screen is bigger than the actual, like the screen. So you can go off to the left or to the right. And so we have to follow him eventually, which is kind of stupid. Alright, so we might be able to find a safe spot here. The safe spot sometimes changes during the fight though. If he, like, reaches the left or the right corner of the screen, he sometimes switches it up, but yeah, it works out fine. He just shoots right next to me, and that's kind of nice. I'm just gonna wait here until he yeah, see, he just switched up the safe spots. Kinda still, I'm just gonna follow him. That works. That was lucky. So now he splits up into 2. I don't know why, but he does. The correct one to shoot is always, well, the one I'm shooting, since you can just shoot both. So it's kind of completely pointless that he actually splits up, but, well, he does. It's just this thing, I suppose. Yeah. It's fairly lenient, just to hit him. Alright, that was the second to last boss, so we only got one more boss for us to go. And this one used to be, it really is, the biggest RNG point in the game, but it used to be like really dumb. He has 3 patterns he can do. You can swipe from the left, you can swipe from the right, or just come top from the bottom. And that's what I want. I want him just to come up from the bottom. And usually the bottom pattern was just the one where you could do the most damage. But you can do something pretty neat with that now. So he's like a crystal dragon or something, and every time I shoot him, he spits out, or every time I shoot him for the first time in a pattern, he's spitting out some bats that's gonna attack me. And that's gonna be quite mandatory for the strat. So maybe I get lucky? Bottom? Oh, I got lucky. Nice. Okay. I didn't get it. What? Oh, I got lucky again. Okay. Okay, that was weird with the iframes. Okay, this is stupid. Because I'm on 1 HP now. I have no idea why I didn't get it. Okay. If I die here, it's not a big deal, really. Oh, I get so lucky, wow. But I have no idea why I don't get this, really. Okay. And the bottom pattern again, what the? Okay, let's just do it again. I don't know why that didn't work, though. Okay, now, right? What? Okay. This is weird. I'm not understanding this. Supposed to do something else there. Well, marathon luck, I guess. So what I'm trying to do there is just to hit him while I get damaged. But okay, let's just hit it again. This is so weird. Why doesn't this work? I have no idea. Like, I've messed this up like once in a run, but I've never messed this up twice in a run even, and like 5 times. Like, what the? This is really weird. There's kind of no option to fight this boss normally. It takes like way too long. Okay, the one was really good up to this point. I'm not gonna say that, but I don't know whether they can't get that to work. Also, you don't want to get hit by these crystals. They hit you like 3 times once they hit you. These bats are not too bad. I really hope I can get this now. Like, this is weird. Well, obviously I don't get the pattern right now. It's also pretty dumb. Please just raise again. No, it's not doing that. Well, guess we'll be here for a while. Please just give me the pattern again. No, he's not doing that. I'm actually thinking of a strat I could do that I used to do when I was really bad at the game, but apparently I'm now, so let's actually do that. Let's get a second controller. I have it here somewhere. This is weird. So, this is the second controller. I don't really need it, but I'm just gonna... Just need the start button, right? Oh wait, the start button isn't working on that one, right? Ah, dang it. I died. Oh yeah, okay, so the start button is broken on that controller. Fuck. So if... Oh, got the pattern again, let's just... Nah, it wasn't a good one. Okay, come on, let's just get this. Let's just get this. Why? I'm not understanding this at all. Oh, thanks. It's perfect. I hope I don't have to use it, but the thing I can do with that, okay, let's just get the glitch, please. Okay, I got the glitch, finally. Oh boy. Well, that was something. Well, okay, so he spawns bad on every time I hit him during the first phase, and for some reason, once I also get hit on during the same time, but apparently I don't understand this glitch anymore. So he's just trying to spawn bats all the time now, but the sprite cap is limited, and like the frame rate goes down by quite a lot, but you just can shoot him all the time now. It's pretty slow shooting, but just the fact that you can shoot him all the time. I mean, I'm just holding one button here, so this is the final boss. I mean, it really was the final boss for this run. It was quite getting on my nerves here. Okay, well, this takes about a minute. So I'm just gonna shout out, like, thanks ESA for having this run. I went overestimate quite a bit because of this final boss now, but okay. I guess the run was fine otherwise, and that's the final boss, and time is coming up after the screen fades. So, yeah, thanks for having me, and that's time. Well, hopefully I can get like some people getting into the Great Battle series. These are really fun games, especially 4 and 5, since they are platformers. As I mentioned, 2 and 3 are beat-em-ups, and 1 is a top-down action game, basically. So maybe I can get some people to play this game. So I guess that's it from me. Thanks for watching, and see you around.